And it's guided out to center by Ted Hart, right back in, but on the stick of Culkin. Up the middle, a breakaway. Dillan Fox scores! Goals in 4 consecutive games for Dillan Fox, as Ryan Culkin spotted him down the middle for the breakaway, and with 5:10 to go in the first, the Mariners lead 1-0.
Hey, Mariners fans, hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy out there. Happy to have Dillan Fox joining us, the first player signed for 2021 as we move towards Season 3 of Mariners hockey. Dillan, nice to see you. How's it going?
Good, Keels. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's nice to have you back on board for year 3, and it's nice to be talking hockey. And we've had a pretty good reaction, I would say, on social media this week. In case you didn't already know that you're a fan favorite, you certainly do now. Just start by describing how happy you are to be coming back.
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, when Danny and Riles, kind of offered me the contract, it was a pretty easy decision. And I think that just goes with how great everybody is up there, and my reception when I did sign is a big reason why I came back. So it's pretty exciting.
What do you want to say to the fans here that have embraced you so much over these first 2 years?
Just thanks. I mean, it's awesome to see. I think I touched on it in my season reflection, how, you're not always in the same spot for even a whole season. So for me to kind of see some familiar faces and, some of the same fans that, that I can point out, kind of know their names, it's really special. And yeah, I've kind of been lucky with how they've treated me, and it was a big reason why I came back.
Now, going back to last season, a career year, 40 points, your first chance to play in the AHL. What would you say allowed you to flourish so much this past season?
I think it was just how I approached the summer, and how hard I worked last summer. I think it was huge just how I came out of the gates, and I knew I was going to a camp, AHL camp last fall, so just wanted to make sure I was ready for that, and I think it kind of just set me up, starting the season off. And I think just talking to Riles and my relationship I have with him, I think is huge, just for me as a player, as a guy that's that was my first full year in the league, and we had a lot of guys that could have went one or two ways where maybe I kind of fell down the lineup, but just having him kind of being approachable and good with me, really helped me kind of find my game this year.
And what was that 2-game experience like for you in Hartford?
It was awesome. Obviously, something that I kind of never really expected to happen as far as where I was 2 years ago. But it was great. I think for me as a player, just kind of knowing I belong in those situations, and it was good to kind of get a taste of it. And yeah, it was short-lived, but I think every day I was there, I was getting a little bit more comfortable, and just hoping to get another shot, because I know I can play there. And I think that's something I talked about with Riles and Danny, at my end of the year meeting, was just trying to continue to climb, and that's where I want to be. And I love my time in Portland and everything, but as soon as I lose that drive to keep trying to want to go up to the AHL, I think that's probably when I'm done playing. So I still have that, and I think those two are really huge in me getting that chance. So just getting that short little bit of time just keeps me hungry.
You've been very complimentary, not only on this call, but in the past when we've talked to Riley Armstrong specifically. How much has he personally contributed to your success?
I think, I don't think I'm playing right now if it's not for him. We have, even in our short time, we have like a really good relationship. It's kind of, nothing like I've had with a coach where, he's kind of been at the top, playing in the NHL, and I started at the bottom, and I've run into a lot of people that can kind of look down on you for that, and he's I can't say enough good things about him. Just the way he's treated me and kind of let me find my game. And, and even my call up, it was all him, my camp last year. So I owe a lot to him. And, I always try and compliment him because I know, going to bat for a guy like me that, played Division III hockey and, played in the SPHL for almost 3 seasons, 2.5 seasons is not the easiest thing to do. But I think he can, I think it's a respect thing. Like I respect, everything he's done for me, and I don't take that for granted. And I think he notices that as well.
So now as we look forward to next season, obviously we'll learn in the coming weeks the other guys that'll be coming back and maybe new guys that'll join the roster. But every team in hockey is going to have that unfinished business feeling, but particularly you guys missing out on a playoff spot that it looked like you were going to have. How motivated is this team going to be to get back into a playoff position and then ultimately have some playoff hockey?
Yeah, I think obviously, like you said, everyone's going to be kind of in that unfinished business mode. But, just looking back to that first season when we were right there and, we missed out right on the last day of the season pretty much. And then this year, we kind of, you did all the work and didn't really get the reward. So I will say, I'm sure everyone's going to come back ready to go. Just whatever, this is the longest off season probably anybody's had. So yeah, I think we'll all be ready to go and just hungry to, get back on the ice and play a little hockey.
And our lucky fan question pick is going to be Opal LaPlante. It was actually the very first question asked, but it's my favorite one. What's your skincare routine? Because you had 90% of Mariners Nation convinced you were 19.
I don't know. I've been trying to grow the hair out just to make me look older. I don't know if it's working or not, but if we could convince a couple more people that I'm 19, I don't mind that. So.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Dillan. We look forward to seeing you back on the ice in the near future and, enjoy the rest of the off season.
Yeah. Thanks, Gills.
Well, Mariners fans, we will continue announcing player signings over the coming weeks. And as we move throughout the summer, make sure you keep an eye on all of our social media and, of course, mariners@maine.com. And remember, you can sign up your child to help us make our signing announcements throughout the off season as well. Just follow the link on the screen. We'll put it right down below.
Ezra and Peyton, they did a great job on that thing. Riley sent it to me a couple of days before, so I kind of got the sneak peek, but they killed it. So yeah, put some videos in. Those are great.